Hello, my name is Colton Black.
And I'm Malcolm Cole.
Today, May 12, 2011, we are at the Cambridge Narrows Regional Library to interview Bruce Thompson. Our hopes are that you enjoy listening to our interview.
Welcome, Bruce Thompson, President of the Queens County Heritage. Thank you for coming today to support the Legacy of History project. Can you tell me about your interest in collecting historical information?
Well, thank you very much. Really excited to be here today, and Queens County Heritage is very excited to be part of this project as well. We're one of the original partners in the Legacy of History project, and we've participated in Phase 1 and very excited to be part of Phase 2 as well. For me personally, the interesting thing about historical research and why I enjoy it so much is that I truly believe that we're all learners. We're all lifelong learners, and we want to know what's going on around us. And a project like this is a perfect way of bringing that information together. I personally love the sense of historical discovery, finding out new things. Everyone loves a good mystery. This is all part of this as well. And it's great storytelling. Everyone loves a good story as well. So hearing those stories and hearing about our community, and bottom line is that it's just plain fun. This is the best job in the world to be involved in.
In your opinion, what is the importance of gathering historical information?
Well, I think it's incredibly important. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be involved in the project or in this field. But it's also a really tough question to answer. What it comes down to, it's important because it celebrates our past and enriches our future, enriches our present. And what I mean by that, it provides an understanding of the who, the what, the where, the when, and the why of our communities. And we find out who we are, and we can celebrate that. What it means to our present is that we can take pride in our past accomplishments, and it provides us with opportunities for current development, and whether that's cultural development, development in the arts, political development, or economic development, which of course is very important to a rural community.
What do you feel is the significance of doing oral interviews to collect historical information?
Well, I think oral interviews are one of the best ways of collecting historical information, because you're actually speaking to people who have lived in those times. So often in historical research you rely on documents, which are great. You rely on other books, which are great. But sometimes you have to make a number of assumptions, and sometimes you go along and you may hear possibly, probably, maybe. But with oral interviews, you are actually speaking to the actual people who lived, who experienced those particular things. If you want to know what life was like in the Great Depression, you can talk to someone who has experienced that, or the developments in World War II, or later. Anything that's going on, you can find out that first-hand experience. It makes it much more personal, and it certainly makes it much more real and relevant to any project that you're doing.
Why is it important for students to discover and learn about historical landmarks?
Another thing that is really, really important is to engage students in this type of project and learn about the buildings that they pass every day, the properties that they pass every day. Why is that important? It gives all generations, but I think young people in particular, it gives them a sense of place, an understanding of their community. It gives pride in the community, of their natural and physical surroundings, pride in their province, and then pride in their country. It really gives a good sense of nationalism to any project like this. And of course, getting students involved, it engages the next generation. As we move along in history, we always require new people to fill this role and to gather this information and to learn and to share the stories.
What do you think about having partners from researching and collecting information?
Having partners when you're collecting this type of information is fundamental to making the project successful. It allows the sharing of expertise from the school to heritage organizations to archival organizations. It connects the community as well across the generations. It's students interviewing seniors. It's students understanding what goes on in a heritage organization, what happens with an archives. It provides opportunities for learning for the students. The school is involved, so students find out how much fun learning can be, the sense of discovery that's involved as well. So it's a great opportunity to connect across the community and get everyone involved, and everyone can take pride in the results.
How important is gathering information for the Queens County Heritage and the Provincial Archives in New Brunswick?
Well, we think it's very valuable. We are the keepers of the resources. People look to places like museums, galleries, archives to preserve this information. So in these days when we might not have the resources to do everything that we want to do, to be able to partner with school and get the students involved in collecting this information and then passing it over to us, we're the ones that are going to be able to preserve it into the future, because this is what we do. We collect, we preserve, and we interpret well into the future. The community does look to us as guardians of these stories, and we take that role very seriously. And it's really exciting for us to have students engaging seniors and learning those stories, gathering in the information, because otherwise it might be lost and we might not have it. So for us, we celebrate and we maintain the legacy of history.
Thank you, Bruce Thompson, for sharing your experiences and interests with us. Thank you kindly.
Well, thank you very much for the opportunity to be with you this morning. It's very exciting for us, and Queens County Heritage is very proud to be part of a Legacy of History project.
This concludes our video with Bruce Thompson. Thank you for the opportunity, a Legacy of History project.